David Schwartz comes out to clarify things, but are you buying it? Crypto startups are getting increased funding as rate expectations are on the way down. XRP price action at the end, along with whales accumulating more of.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome new viewers and old friends. And before we get into the juice, we always get into your comments. Drop me something hot, something spicy. Maybe I'll share it in the next video. Not a patient person says what a lot of us are thinking. I'm fucking beyond pissed that XRP has not passed $1. Brian Emicker says, I'm 100% with you. Holding what I got, but I ain't buying shit anymore. That's what I've been afraid of. The negative sentiment regarding XRP because the price didn't do anything. Seriously, how many other people out there are like, look, my bags are packed. I'm done. I don't need to add anymore. Especially since this last Taurus pump only got us to 64 cents and now we can't even get to 60. Don't worry, we got XRP price action at the end. GDLW8DZ says, Klaus says, XLM keeps shrinking. XLM says, I was in the pool. Little George Costanza moment. Shrinkage for the guys. Ladies, you don't suffer from that. Bitcoin's at 59,017. ETH is 2661. BNB's at 512. Our Sol's at 147. XRP 56.8. Come on, everyone. And by the way, in 2 days, we have CPI data. CPI data comes out at 3.0 or higher. XRP, the rest of the crypto market, it's going to be red on the screen. Way lower than what we're seeing now. XLM, we know about shrinkage, and shrinkage means what? Less than 10 cents, sitting at 9.9. Oh, money's flowing back into crypto. See, I bring the news whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. Crypto startups attract 52% more funding in Q2. Crypto startups secured $2.7 billion in venture capital funding in Q2, marking a 2.5% increase from the first quarter. I like that. I liked it because you're starting to see money flowing. Now, when was crypto the hottest price-wise? 2021 and 2022, right? Oh my gosh, if you take a look at crypto venture capital, that's when activity was the highest, when money was the cheapest. And that's why we're all going to watch the live stream on Wednesday. Hit the subscribe button, everyone, and the notification bell, because we're going to watch the latest inflation data come out, and that's going to tell us that the Fed's going to turn down rates quicker. Or if Jerome's going to keep his foot on our neck and say, you don't know what the safe word is, baby. What else do I got for you? Look, XRP needs this. You know how Saylor goes absolutely nutso and buys BTC for himself and for MicroStrategy? Well, we need a Saylor for XRP, but check this out. Marathon Digital now is buying $250 million worth of BTC. That's right, crypto miner aims to raise funds for Bitcoin acquisition and corporate growth. Marathon Digital has announced plans to offer $250 million in convertible senior notes. The proceeds will be used to primarily acquire Bitcoin and for general corporate purposes. They're using it as strategic assets, strategic reserves, a way to hedge against weakness of the dollar. So where is XRP's whale that's out there buying hundreds and hundreds of millions at a time, or like in Saylor's case, buying billions and billions and billions of it? If XRP had someone like Saylor, a maxi or a company that would just keep buying and adding to the coffers, I bet that'd make a lot of you out there feel a lot more comfortable. Because think about it. Between MicroStrategy and BlackRock, do you know how much Bitcoin is owned by them? And people are feeling better about the BTC. So when it goes back to your comments, we're not a patient person, Brian Emicker, are both pissed with XRP performance. I don't see any XRP whales out there saying, yo, I added another 300 million in XRP. That's what we're going to use to fight inflation. Haven't seen it. And by the way, here's the announcement from Marathon Digital. As always, any article you see in this video, along with all my other ones, will be linked in the description below. Now let's talk about David Schwartz clarifying some things, okay? Let's be real here. David Schwartz clarifies XRP Ledger's controversial clawback feature. Oh yeah, this has pissed off quite a few of you. I've been reading on several social networks the responses of this, and I've summed it down to just a couple of tweets. And I want to show you exactly what is going on, along with my dog hitting the lights in the background. This is from Kirk. It says, if your digital asset is stolen, there should be a way to retrieve it, or possibly if it's sent to a wrong address. Those are the only two good reasons I could think for a clawback to exist. I agree with you that it exerts control, and none of us want that in a new financial system. This is what David Schwartz says. The main reason to fix clawback is to fix cases where the ledger is literally incorrect. Okay. If a digital asset represents a legal obligation and the token says a legal obligation exists where the legal system says it doesn't, the ledger is wrong. That doesn't sound good, because what if something is made illegal by the United States government? Does that mean it all can be clawed back on XRPL? David, that is not what we wanted to read. The government is not going to let crypto go the way that we like it, right? The way that we like it, we wouldn't be dealing with any of this BS, and the government is no way down for this. Now, clawback tokens that have been distributed to accounts that involve illegal activities. So, for instance, if tokens for a fund have been sent to a sanctioned account, the issuer can claw back and retrieve the funds, thereby ensuring that the ledger remains accurate and compliant with legal standards. So yes, if your stuff is deemed illegal, they will claw it back on XRPL. Same with the Stellar chain. Is that how you want your crypto? This is like, it's almost like this is turning out into like a watered down version of what we want, but it's still not what we want. You go to the fridge to make yourself some cereal and there's no milk. What does your mom always tell you? Use water. Isn't that disgusting? Well, that's kind of like the clawback, isn't it? Now let's get to XRP price where look. Over the weekend, it was not good. On the 11th of August, we got all the way down to under 55 cents at 54.79. We are now slamming way down as business hours here in the United States open up, where we have dropped from 58 cents to 56. Now let's swing it on over to the candlesticks, and what we're going to do is we're going to do the 15-minute view, because the near-term resistance since the Taurus pump, which sucked ass, has been at 64 cents. The low has been right here at 54 and change. Yeah, that's all we got, everyone. This weekend was really boring. We've got CPI data here in a couple days. CPI data is hitting right here, okay? It's hitting right here. Now, if we get juicy CPI data, say like a 2.6, a 2.5, expect the markets to go up, because Jerome Powell could easily drop a 50 basis point cut. And you're like, well, why is that important? Because of the money that could flow in. If you make money that much cheaper, more money will start flowing in. Money is just expensive right now. Everything is expensive right now. Do you have as much discretionary income? No. Everything is more expensive. So if retail's fueling crypto, guess what? It can't fuel crypto if money's expensive. Same thing with venture capital money. So 2 days from now, sorry about that, Garmin, we're going to be talking about the 15th is when CPI data hits. And we also are waiting to see if the SEC appeals. And yes, the SEC can appeal. The original appeal that the SEC applied for in July of 2023 was an interlocutory appeal. That would have stopped the whole remedies phase right then and there. They lost the opportunity to do the interlocutory appeal, but they still have the legal obligation and the legal right to appeal the regular summary judgment. And they have 60 days to do that. That brings us right into early October. So are we going to be range bound until that happens? Like, is this the biggest letdown that we've all been waiting for and basically not waiting for? Because, come on, look at the Taurus action. What did it get us? 50 cents to 64, and now we've eliminated about half of that. That's right. XRP is down 50% from the Taurus pump. 50% of that movement is gone. The 14% gain, 7 cents wasted. That's 50 cents gone. Are you pissed? And clawback, Schwartz? Come on, man. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know exactly what was going to happen this weekend. And we talked about it, right, on Thursday and Friday. Our fears of this weekend, low volume, price action going down. We're not going to get anything juicy. Ever since the ETFs came out, weekends have been boring AF in the cryptoverse. Unless something bad happens, like Middle East tension flaring up, and then the market goes down. That's not good, everyone. That's not good at all. And speaking of what's not good, the XRP Taurus pump went up 14 cents, and we've already eroded 7 cents, or 50% of that pump. How many people out there you think are losing faith in XRP? Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just reflecting to you what the news is sharing and presenting to all of us. And that is that the price is not juicy. The SEC can still appeal. People are pissed about clawback because what if something is deemed illegal and the clawback feature on XRPL allows them just to yank it all away from you? I'm still waiting for an XRP maxi whale out there. And I'm not talking about like that stupid shit on Twitter where someone's like, I own 400 million XRP, and you know there's no fucking proof of it, right? Like no legitimate shit. I'm talking about a company that's like, look, we're going to put it on our books. We're going to put it as a strategic reserve asset. You don't see it. You don't see it at all. I mean, look at the Sailors. Sailor owns 7 billion in BTC. Sailor and his company own even more to that because Sailor owns it individually and through the MicroStrategy company. Marathon's adding to their books. Semler Scientific is adding BTC to their books. El Salvador's using it as a freaking currency. But what are people doing with XRP? We're waiting for it. We're waiting for our savior, Sailor out there of the XRP world to do the same thing, to say, yo, I'm buying the dip, but you don't see anyone talking about it at all. Oh, Bill Morgan talks about buying. Who fucking cares about Bill Morgan? Bill Morgan ain't shit compared to what Sailor can do financially, and that's what we need for XRP. We need a Sailor type figure out there that's like, look, I'm buying, I don't care, this is what I believe in, suck my ass. But we don't see that. And in fact, what we're seeing is just kind of a soft performance, especially with this whole Torres action, and I'm sure it has to do with everyone thinking that the SEC is going to appeal sometime soon. Frustrating way to wake up this Monday morning. Very frustrated. Almost as bad as shrinkage in the pool. XLM price, definitely been in the pool because there's shrinkage there too. What are you doing the rest of the day on this Monday? Happy Monday, by the way. I'm about ready to do a run as soon as I'm done with this video. It's not as hot because we got a storm overnight. Let me know what you're doing in the comments below, and while I stretch later, I'll check out your comments, reply back to them, and maybe share them in the next video. As always, choo-choo bitches.